Hi everybody, welcome to Quarter Inch Seam. It's day 5 of Christmas in July. And we're putting the last 2 rows on our patriotic tree. There you go. And then we are going to pin it up back there. And then we'll decide how we're going to do the border, and we'll do the border tomorrow. Steve is mowing the grass so we can get fertilizer down before it rains. I slept like a normal, decent sleep night for me. I didn't sleep fantastic, but it was pretty good. I'll give you that. It was pretty good. Also with this change in weather, so I've got the last, I did the, can you believe I actually spent some time sewing? So I'd be ready for today. Okay. So I'm just putting on the last bits. All right, let's do that. So, with all this change in the weather, you know, it changes all day long. It goes from like it's a comfortable temperature, and then all of a sudden it gets blazing hot and humid, and you can almost hardly stand it, and then it's kind of normal, and then it rains. It's just a lot of bouncing around with the weather, and so my sinuses are all jacked up. So that's the other problem, is I'm uncomfortable, you know. So anyway, so uncomfortable. So last night I took half of a you just had to. So I took half of a Benadryl, which, in addition to kind of giving me a little congestion relief, helped me to sleep. So I slept. And then I kind of just relaxed a little bit this morning. I mean, I worked on my phone. Oh wow, look at that. Didn't sew a darn thing. Not a darn thing. What are you doing here? I don't know what we're doing here. Nope. Nope. Oh. We missed one. And then worked for a few hours. Didn't really accomplish a lot. I mean, I got a couple things done, but that was about it. Then I tried to get a bunch of laundry done, and I tried to get a little bit of a beat on the housework for this weekend, because I don't want to do it all weekend, but I got a lot to do. So I tried to get some of that stuff, you know, going. That's not bad. And laundry started. Had lunch. Came in here and sewed. Turned my book on, my audiobook. And tomorrow, I think I've picked out 4 choices for my next book. And so tomorrow I'll do a little video about the ones that I picked, and yeah, that, and then like that. Okay. Here we go. One by Lisa Scottolini, not the new one, though I'm dying for the new one. Truth About Julia. No, The Unraveling of Julia. Unraveling of Julia. Unraveling? I have to look. Something's wrong with Julia. That's what I remember. So, next, either Lisa Scottolini or an older one by Gillian McAllister. I can't remember the name. The Lost Man by Jane Harper. Or, oh, I can't remember what the last one was I pulled out. So tomorrow we'll do a little Instagram video. So you'll have to check out the Instagram tab for books, and then you'll see the choices, and we'll decide. Because I'm almost done with my book. If I can get some other stuff done tonight, and my problem is in the evenings. You know, during the day, we don't really have a lot of social media time that's just relaxing. Like whatever social media that Steve and I consume during the day, it's because we're, you know, trying to figure out content, or, you know, put content and stuff up, or whatever. So we're not really much in the way of consumers. And so at night, in the evening, after dinner, we go sit outside for a little bit and relax. And we both kind of just do our own scroll thing on social media. Now, if you know Steve, which I don't know how many of you have had the opportunity, one of the things I love about him, and one of the things that is very hard to get him to stop doing, is he's always thinking and working on something. He's always looking at new business opportunities. He's always looking at how to make things work better, or, you know, I don't know, make things more efficient, or a tool, something for the yard, or projects. He's really not a mindless scroller. He doesn't really consume a lot of social media for relaxing purposes, you know, or for fun, just for fun, just for no other point than just fun. And so I'm trying to get him a little bit in the evenings to just kind of turn his brain off, you know what I mean? I had no idea where I was going with that story. But in the evenings, that's really our time to be together, spend time together, but really we're just kind of in our own heads for a little bit, you know, trying to kind of unwind from the day. So we'll do that tonight. And I'm hoping, my problem is that sometimes I end up in the scroll, you know, and I'm bored. I'm scrolling and I'm bored. Out of my mind. Bored. And yet, which I think is one of the biggest detriments of social media, I don't stop it. Now, I'm not talking about people that, you know, scroll for hours and hours and hours. I'm talking about, you know, a half hour, an hour. The problem is turning it off. The problem is just stopping it, you know? Like I find myself saying to myself, oh God, I'm so bored. I should just put this down and pick up my book. And sometimes I don't. Even as voracic of a reader as I am, not voracic, voracious. Voracic. Okay, Jurassic Park. So that's what I challenge myself to do, is to sometimes just, but that's what social media's job is to make it so easy to just, right? Fortunately, that's why we have the lowest reading scores in many parts of the world. Right? But whatever. Whatevs. All right, here we go. It's going on, baby. It's going on. And then I have something else to show you. What I was working on this afternoon. So he's mowing the grass. He's going to throw some fertilizer down because it's going to rain again tonight. I think the rain here is so hysterical. Like it's been blue skies and pretty hot all day. Hot. Cooking me. And it's just starting to cloud up. You can see it was breezy and the breeze has blown some of this cloud cover in. But when the rain comes, it comes up so fast. Last night I was standing in the kitchen and I was doing something in the sink. Okay, so I had my face in the sink. I mean, I was in the sink. I wasn't in the sink, and I didn't have my face in the sink. I was just... There she is! There she is! Yahoo! Cute, huh? I think it's cute. Is it the most beautiful thing I've ever done? Nope. But is it cute? Yep. It came out cute. I like it. This would be great on... obviously the patriotic holidays, but I wonder if there's a way I could figure out how to put it on my porch or in my yard. Here we get just wrecked, but anyway. Okay, so that's that. So tomorrow I'm going to put the sides on, and I think I know what I want to do on the border, so I'll share that with you tomorrow, and hopefully we can kind of get it wrapped up. Now, the other thing I'm finishing tomorrow, I'm trying to spend some time in my sewing room this weekend, is I got a bunch of the petals, and I don't even know if you can see it. It's so dainty and lovely. But I figured out the blanket stitch. In fact, I'm going to show it to you on the back because you can actually see it a little bit better on the back. But I figured out how to get the stitches exactly the way that we wanted them. You have to increase the length of the stitch so that they move a little further apart, and the width of the stitch. So I adjusted both, and it just came out so pretty. Oh, I'm so pleased. So I got 2 of those done. So you know, applique stitched all the way around. And so I've got to finish those this weekend, and we'll finish the tree this weekend, and we'll just get caught up on a little more sleep this weekend. All right, guys, I'm going to go make these folks some dinner. I hope you have a fantastic evening, and I hope you have a fabulous day tomorrow. Just remember, only a 1/4 inch seam. I hope you have enjoyed Christmas in July. I have loved having you along for the ride. We'll wrap it up tomorrow for good, but the tree is done. I'm so happy. I really had a blast, and I loved seeing your trees. Don't forget to post them. Go to the YouTube channel. You'll see the little different headers. Go to the one that says posts and post your trees from Christmas in July. I love you guys. Have a great evening. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Just doing something in the sink. And Shizer. Shizer. And Steve said, I wonder when it's going to start raining. He said, maybe it's not going to rain tonight. I looked up and I said, I don't remember we were going to get rain. I looked down back to the sink, looked up, and it was pouring. Pouring like there was a hurricane sitting on top of us. Pouring. It just comes up so fast. It's comical. Okay. All right, let's see. We can't really see it that well. Gotta put the bottom on. Almost forgot. Okay, so those are the last two. So there's 34, and these are the 42s, I think. 30. That's not 34. Where did I see that? This is the sides. This is the bottoms. Okay, so you get to go over there. This goes with this. Make our tree stump. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So what are you working on? What have you been doing? You said, did you have to work today? Or did you just get to relax? There's just so much going on right now. There's no way. We used to kind of try and really not work much on Fridays, but there's no way. The last few months, there's just no way. There's either too much going on that has bled over, from the rest of the week. I mean, this week was just nuts. So much going on. And there just was no way to get, just didn't get all done. And then there's some weeks where you work on Friday because it's a necessity, because you just have to. So it's just been all over the place. And then I've had clients that have needed stuff from me. So, I'm trying to get, sometimes, you've got stuff that you've got to do like that, tedious stuff, and you kind of procrastinate about it, and then it turns into a pain in the butt. So I'm trying, amazingly enough, to get some of that stuff done ahead of time. This is gonna be cute. And some of you, before I forget, some of you left some lovely, lovely comments on yesterday's video. And I did not get caught up last night. I was really tired last night, and you guys know my tummy was really bothering me. Somebody said it could be the gravy. Yeah, it could be the gravy, but I think it was the corn. And I've just been upset. I haven't been upset. My tummy's been upset. So I think I might run to the drugstore. I might run to the drugstore later because it's just been kind of a little funky all week, you know? Oh, I love getting older. I just love it. Okay. And I was so tired. I had a really late appointment last night. And I just was tired. You guys remember I was tired. And I feel a little better today. I'm hoping to get another good night's sleep tonight and just kind of feel more energized. Yeah. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. This. Clip you. Pardon my back. And yes, this is the last day because this is Christmas in July week, but this is the last day for this shirt. I love the shirt, but today's the last day. Whoops. Okay. You ready? We'll do a little reveal here.